Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Beth with Create with Beth, and today we're going to make a fun fold card. It's really easy and it's really cute. This is not my design. It is from a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator named Jackie Ballheis, and I saw this design several years ago and thought it was just adorable, and I've made other different birthday cards and different things with this design, but I wanted to try making a Christmas card with it this time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be using the traditional labels stamp set for the sentiment. And then I have a piece of real red cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 2.5 and 6.5. So we'll go ahead and fold and burnish on our score lines first. Okay, the card is going to open like this. And then we have some designer series paper that we're using. This is from the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 designer series paper pack. And the first piece that we have, actually first let's glue this down first. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to put a little bit of glue on the sides here. We're going to create a pocket. You can use tear and tape too if you'd rather. All right, and we'll just hold that down for a few seconds. This can be a gift card holder too, very easily, if that's what you'd rather do. It would make a really cute gift card holder. All right, so we have that down. Now we'll go ahead and put our designer series paper on. We'll start with the bigger piece. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. It's warming up a little bit here in Michigan. We've had some really cold weather and some snow already. Okay, there's our first piece. Now we'll put our second piece down. This is another card that would be really cool to mass produce for your Christmas card this year because it is so quick and easy. That's a little off center, but I don't want to tear the paper, so I'm not going to lift it up. Okay, so we end up with a design that looks like this. I love the traditional colors. We're going to set this aside and we're going to work on an inside piece. This is basic white and it measures 4.5 by 3.25. We're going to get our stamp set out. And let's see, what do we want to use? I think I'm going to use Season's Greetings for our inside greeting. I'm not going to have a greeting on the outside. It's just going to be on the inside. Let's see, do I have a block out that will work? I have to get a different size block. I haven't used this one yet, so I'm going to go ahead and season it by rubbing it across the inside of my wrist to get rid of any of the residue from when it's manufactured. All right, we're going to use real red ink to match the outside of our card. And we'll go ahead and ink that up good. There we go. Clean my stamp off, and as usual when you're using real red, it is going to leave a stain, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't affect the ability of the stamp to stamp, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, that is all the stamping that we're going to do, so we'll put this away. And then I have a little candy cane from the Christmas Tags and More, and I think we're going to put that down. Let's see. I don't know what side I want it on. I guess we'll go with the right. And I'm just going to glue that down with our Tombow. You can decorate this up any way you desire. We're just going to go kind of simple. Actually, I'm thinking about putting some of this down. Let's trim this down to a very thin strip. About a 1/4 inch strip. And we'll bring some of that outside color into the inside. like to do that on my cards. I'm just putting a really thin bead of glue along the bottom there. There we go. I think we got it. And then we'll, scissors, where did scissors go? Oh, here they are. Well, my desk is an absolute mess. I was designing projects and I haven't put things away like I normally do. How cute is that? I love that. So this is just going to fit right inside our little pouch here. And then they can pull it out and see, you can write your greeting in there. So cute. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and varnish this a little bit more to get that to lay down. It wants to pop up on me and I want it to be flat. There we go. And now I punched out a 2-inch circle punch with garden green cardstock. And this is a circle from the Christmas Tags and More and a little bow. And we're going to go ahead and put this on here. So it's going to give us a little narrow mat to that die cut piece. And we'll go ahead and put our bow on. You don't need a lot of glue because it's a tiny little piece. And we're going to pop that right in the center, just like so. And then I think we'll pop it up with dimensionals. And you know me, I like to use the edges so I get the most out of my dimensional pack. Anything to save money. I'm almost gone through all of my dimensionals that I have in my stash, and then I will probably not buy any more. Probably go to a different brand in order to save money. That's the way it is. Okay, I'm going to put this right over here on the right side, just like that. And then we're going to bring in some real red ribbon. And about 16 inches or so, which is probably more than I need, but I like to work with more rather than less. All right. And then go ahead, whoops. My ribbon is twisted. All right. I can't do this on camera for some reason. I always have trouble tying a bow on camera. I don't have any trouble when I'm just doing it for myself, but something about getting on camera and I can't do it. All right. So we're going to just mess with the bow for a few minutes. Try to get that how we want it with our tails. Well, we might have to settle for an imperfect bow. Trim that just a little bit. My ribbon is fraying a little. I think that's good. Okay, and there is our easy fun fold Christmas card with the note card or a gift card holder. Either way you want to do it is perfect. It's super fun, super easy, and you could definitely mass produce this and create a whole big pile to send out to your friends and family. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and will give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.